Season 2, Episode 7, The Walking Dead, is titled Pretty Much Dead Already. The title has no significance besides being brought or said later on in this episode. Pretty intense episode. Everybody is on edge now. Everybody's angry at each other. There's basically Glenn tells everybody in the morning. And then, Shane gets a little bit crazy, but Shane doesn't flip yet. And when Rick hears this, Rick's like a little concerned too, because he's like, what the hell is this guy telling us it's safe here, and he has a barn full of fucking walkers. So he's like, don't worry, I'll handle this. Him and Shane go back and forth because they check it out, and he's like, Shane's like just being an asshole, and Rick has to tell him Lori's pregnant. He's kind of like, it's his. Shane thinks it's his baby. Rick's like, I'm gonna talk to Hershel. We're gonna work something out. Don't worry, like we'll work something out. And Shane's like, hey Lori, that's my kid. That's my kid. And she's like, nope, it's not your kid, and no matter what, it never will be. So you need to get that out of your head right now. So like that just sends him. He's like, something about like, I don't know, I forgot what the line was. It was something about Rick, and then I don't know what he said. It was kind of hinted like he's gonna kill Rick, and he just wanders off, and he's ready for the guns. And at this point, because the way he was already acting, Dale's like, holy shit, like this guy's dangerous. He has a little back and forth with Andrea too, but it's not significant. It's not really important. He's upset that he feels that Shane's corrupting her, which necessarily is kind of true. It is kind of true. She did kind of change because being around Shane, and he's like, you want to be like this? And she's like, stop. I see the way you look at me, like you're a creepy old man. And he's like, that's not what it is or whatever. And he's like, all right, go with your boyfriend. And Maggie's pissed at Glenn, and Glenn's just like, oh my God. She breaks the egg over his head because she's so mad at him. She's like, you're going to get thrown out now, idiot. Now that's what's going to happen. Also, Daryl was kind of a fucking asshole to Carol earlier on, but he apologized. So then Dale thinks, oh, okay, I'm going to take the guns and hide them because I know Shane's going to be a problem. Shane's going to take the guns. He's going to start a fucking problem. Before, he doesn't even know that Shane found out about this. So he just leaves. And he takes the guns and he's like going away. Rick and Hershel have a conversation. Hershel's a fucking asshole. I mean, at least up to now, he's not the asshole like he was in the comic. It was a different asshole. Here he's just such a stupid asshole. Like, that's all I can say. He's a stupid fucking asshole. I'm glad they changed his character dramatically in the seasons to come. But this, oh my God, it's just like, he's like, I don't know. Maggie has to say something because, Maggie and Glenn talk again, and then, Glenn's like, she's like, you didn't have to say. And yes, I did. The conversation we had yesterday, you just reminded me, I thought everything was a game, I thought putting me down the well to wrap the rope around the walker was like a game. I thought going out, getting stuff, scavenging for stuff was like a game. Like, I forgot that they're dangerous. Walkers are dangerous, and I don't want you to ever be in danger. So then she makes out with him. That was the line, that got her wet in her panties. It's funny because she goes, hey, walker bait, when he walks away from her, when Glenn walks away from her. And he's like, don't call me that. And then they start making out. And she's like, okay, Glenn. And then later when she tells her father, she's like, he goes, is this about the Asian boy? She goes, don't call him that. His name's Glenn. And he's like, well, are they my responsibility now? And it's like, in a sense, yeah. And she's telling him, you don't know, they're not people. Even his daughter's telling her this. I was out there. They're not people. They're not sick. They're not. They're dead. But Hershel still wants to convince Rick and everybody, so he asks Rick to go with him because I guess there's walkers on their farm somewhere. I don't know how that kid knew, but he saw, I guess, binoculars or something on another area he's scouting. Shane, Shane's fucking crazy. Shane goes over and he's like looking for Dale. He went to the car, looked for the guns. They're not there. Because Lori pissed him off, sent him over the edge. Now he's like, Rick can't survive in this world. I've saved your life. I saved your life. And he's just batshit fucking crazy. And he's like, he has no idea. And everybody's telling, like she doesn't say it to him. She's just like, get the fuck out of here, you scum. You're a loser. So he goes mad. And then when Dale's trying to hide the gun, Dale's like, yeah, this world is right for you. This is where you deserve to be. Because, Shane was intimidating, and he's like, that's the line. He goes, you're pretty much dead already. Because Dale's like, what, are you going to kill me? And he's like, look, old man like you, in the middle of the day like this, you're pretty much dead already. Like saying, like, a walker could come and kill him at any moment. So Dale was like, whatever, here, take the guns. Shane goes full crazy, goes out, gives everybody guns, starts giving a big motivational speech like a soldier, and he's like, enough of this, it's enough of that, it's enough of this, it's enough of that, we're gonna kill those fucking walkers, enough of pretending that that we're gonna find a little girl out there, because she ain't out there, and just like going berserk. And then he gets even more crazy when he sees fucking Rick and Hershel bringing walkers back, and he's like, what the fuck is this? So he tries to explain to him, like in most horror movies and most zombie movies, when you're trying to explain to somebody that doesn't believe that they're dead, you know, you shoot them all over the place, and you're like, how is he still alive, huh? How are they still alive? Shot him in the heart, shot him in the, you know, doing all this shit, and Hershel's just I felt so good when he's sitting there like a bitch crying. And then, Shane breaks the damn door, and he's like, don't do this, brother, don't do it, and then just kills all the walkers. All the walkers come out, and they kill him. The whole crew kill everybody, and Hershel's crying. I was like, good for you, you stupid shithead. And then Sophia comes out. She's a walker. It's another thing. Hershel knows they're looking for a little girl. He doesn't mention, hey, there's a little girl in there. I think that's the one you're looking for, right? No. So none of them could shoot her, you see? So now it's like the reverse. Like, they're all like, oh, shit, we actually forgot that these were people once. I mean, Hershel believes that they're still people. He doesn't know that they're dead. But this group just forgot that they were once people. And they had to see one of their own, a child, turn. An innocent child turn into a walker. And they just can't. Not even Shane. He's like, he realized, oh shit, they were people once. You know, like, I forgot. Like, I just totally forgot about this. It's kind of hurt. It kind of hurts. Just thinking that she's dead somewhere is different than actually seeing her. And Rick's the only one with the balls to go up there and blow her brains out. But, you know, Carol's crying hysterically. You know, that girl, Sophia, was a terrible actress. Maybe that's why they got rid of her. I don't know. Carl was really good when he was a young actor. I said that in the last episode, but he was. This was a good episode. Impactful, intense, good episode. Alright, let me know what you guys think down below. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.